Welcome to the COMC Community Spotlight Show, of course brought to you by the great folks at Central Ozarks Medical Center, where your health is their mission. And we've got Dave Busch with us here today. You may or may not know about Dave. He is the managing partner of Super Splash USA, right? Which means you're kind of running the show over there, I think.
Well, it runs us, but everything is running right now. But yeah, we've been at it since November, and a lot of new things going on. Over $3 million in new stuff, and it's arriving like crazy. Sometimes it's not. Like it got stuck at the Mexican border. Our new one of our new kids attractions got stuck for a week at the Mexican border.
Really?
We finally got it freed up last week. So that and seven other truckloads are on their way. So yeah, we're underway, really going strong. Lots of changes, and we'll be ready Memorial Weekend.
Beautiful, and that's coming fast. That's coming like a freight train. So you have been in the family entertainment business for a long time. Over 40 years, right? What is it about? Well, first of all, what is the family entertainment industry? What does that entail?
It's generally speaking, it's organized chaos.
Yeah.
But anyway, organized entertainment, like theme parks and water parks and, even sports. Everything is if you appeal to the family, and that's really our purpose is family. But yeah, I was been at it since 1972.
You don't look that old.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
I remember 1972. So why is this industry, you've made this industry your life. Why is this so important to you?
I really enjoy two aspects of it. One is you make people happy. Our purpose is to make people smile. And I like that. You get to talk about positive things and get to head people in the right direction. And the other thing is our purpose and my life is about bringing families closer together. And that's what we're able to do. You make memories that last a lifetime. You make memories that, I go back to 1973, 74, and every once in a while I run across somebody that says, I remember Worlds of Fun when. I remember when we did this. We've got some of our parks. We've had 23 parks over the years, and every one of them still has an alumni group on Facebook.
Wow.
So these people, lots of marriages have been made over the decades, but people kind of have a kinship. And then again, families come together, they smile, they enjoy one another. It's almost like medicine, in some ways it is.
Yeah, and like you said, you have the opportunity to help bring families together, which is very needed in our society today. So you buy the water park here at the Lake of the Ozarks. Why is this a good fit for you here at the lake?
It's a dream come true. I started I grew up in Kansas City and went to high school there and then college at Mizzou. And couldn't get a real job after having a degree in journalism, so I went to work for what at that point was called an amusement park, but it was Worlds of Fun.
Yeah.
And I was the fifth employee hired there.
Really?
And back in 72, and then in 73 we opened the park. So it just kind of got in my blood. I took a little bit of a break for 4 years and worked for the Kansas City Kings, which, no one remembers them.
It's the old NBA team, right?
The old NBA team, well done. And it wasn't my fault they moved to Sacramento, but in any case, now they're the Sacramento Kings. But then I came back and was vice president and general manager of Worlds of Fun, and we built this, what at the time was the fifth water park in the country, Oceans of Fun. And we didn't know really what we were doing because, again, it was kind of a new industry. It did work out, thank heaven, but I had an itch. I needed to move on. My wife was up for it too, so we found a little bankrupt water park out in Sacramento, which is where I live now. And you put everything you have into it. We sold everything, and kind of like the pioneers, not really, but we had a '67 Mustang instead of a Calistoga wagon. But we got out there, and thank you, Lord, that worked. And then we got two more going in Phoenix, and then we had another one going in San Francisco, another one in Sacramento, and all of a sudden it's like, I guess I'm in this business. This is water parks and family entertainment centers and adventure parks and all that sort of family entertainment stuff. And we ended up building, like I say, this is our 23rd one. But to answer your question, Chris, it's for a chance for me to come home. I mean, this is so delightful that I'm back here where I started my life and my career, and we just happened to run across this park in August. I was, happily retired playing pickleball, and having a big old time and trying to do a few good things. But we ran across this, and it just popped on our radar and said, this is meant to be. And we came back and met Darren Kine, who's one of the great people I've ever met in the whole organization. And he said, it's time for us to do other things. And so we were able to get it at a good price. And again, we've kind of been down this road a few times. So we put some financing together, worked out great. And now I'm thinking things that I haven't thought in 50 years. I'm seeing things I haven't seen in 50 years. It's like, I remember. I know why I'm back here. These people are good people. Really, they're honest.
You kind of got the juices flowing.
It did. I'm as fired up as I've ever been. But again, it's just so refreshing to see the honesty, the courtesy, the thoughtfulness of people. And many Missourians or Midwesterns, don't know this, but out there west and out there east, people are not like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not friendly as they are. They don't have the depth that people here have. Now, I say that like a general statement. Of course, that's not always true, but generally speaking, this is really a great place to be because you can form relationships, and that's what we're about. We're about relationships.
Absolutely. Still got the small town feel to it. I got a kick out of your bio. I was reading your bio the other day, and you call yourself a serial entrepreneur, right? You founded 27 companies, businesses over the years. Where does all that energy come from?
It's desperation. It's who knows? It just worked out that way. I think we're put on this earth to reach God's potential. He's given us all potential. And whether we go for it or not, that's up to us. It's our free will. And I've always felt, even though over my lifetime I've not always been a Christian, but I started out that way and took a little hiatus, which was terrible for me, but found Christ again in my mid-40s. But always, we are put on this earth to reach our potential. And so I thought, I can do a little more. This opportunity presents itself, and it's kind of that whole concept of there's a brighter tomorrow. If you can, you make your tomorrows. You can help. God makes the tomorrows, but you can help Him. What's the saying? Work hard, pray harder. So that's what we do. We work hard, we pray harder.
It's worked out fairly well for you so far. He's Dave Busch. He is the managing partner, Super Splash USA, and we'll continue to talk about water parks and being here at the lake and all of that when we come back on the COMC Community Spotlight Show. At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center offers 3 OBGYNs at the Osage Beach Clinic and 2 pediatricians with same-day appointments available. At COMC, our doors are open to everyone with 5 primary care locations conveniently located across the Ozarks. COMC for the best medical, dental, and behavioral health care. Get more info on how COMC can help you at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission.
Watching Lake TV.
Welcome back to the COMC Community Spotlight Show. Dave Busch with us. He is the managing partner, Super Splash USA. They just bought the water park last November. They've been putting a lot of money into it, opening up Memorial Day weekend, I believe.
We are. Yep.
So look forward to that. Put that on your calendar. So your last name is Busch, Dave Busch. Your wife's maiden name was Reagan. I think, right?
Right.
You guys got married in '84, and just so happened that we had a Bush and a Reagan in the White House. I bet you never got a joke about that.
We
right?
milked that for all it was worth. We had such a big time with it. Yeah, Reagan and Bush, 1984, and we, again, being in the publicity, marketing world, worlds of fun, oceans of fun and all that, our people really milked that. We got a letter from Nancy and Ronald the morning of our wedding.
You're kidding.
Federal Express delivered it
From the Reagans?
from the president and the first lady, saying we wish the Reagan-Bush team a world of happiness. And we had a billboard, a newspaper story. So we were Reagan-Bush. We were, that was one of a kind, we thought. So we milked that for all it was worth. Still have fun with it.
Yeah. So we were at the CVB dinner a couple weeks ago, and before the dinner, you were the guy that got up and did the prayer before dinner. So you don't try to hide your faith. You're right out there in the open with your faith. And do you take that into business with you?
Totally. We're the same person every day. At least we try to be. And represent the same values, whether it's work or not work. But yeah, actually the motto of our company is serving the Lord by bringing families closer together. So we serve the Lord and we bring families closer together. And as people come to the park this year, they'll see Bible verses around the park. We'll open the park every day with a prayer. We have at this point, about 20 chaplains from 15 different churches who will be ministering to our ambassadors, what we call our seasonal employees. Of course, it's all voluntary, optional. No one has to be part of it. But if they want to be part of it, but each of our ambassadors will have a chaplain that, if they've got issues, things that they're concerned about. It's tough being a teen, as we all know.
Yeah, and not getting any easier either.
No, so many things coming at you. But it's just someone to talk with, someone to encourage them. And then we do outreach nights where we have churches come and we've got several that have bought out the park.
Wow.
And they will stay late in the evening and actually give a gospel message. We give free tickets to those who are not saved. So if they come, the churches have the park, and then they invite their neighbor. Sometimes the neighbor doesn't want to come to church, but they'll go to the water park if it's free, maybe. So anyway, that's we're looking forward to that. But again, it's we try to walk the walk. Now, I can't say that we always do, but we're going to keep trying.
Yeah, well, that's all you can do, really, because we all make mistakes, we all fall. We're down to our last couple minutes, but you guys are putting a lot of money into building, kind of upgrading the water park out there. If you drive by 54, you see the new big slide that's been going up and everything. $3 million, is that really going to change the way that park looks?
We're hoping that when people get there, they'll say, is this the same place? Because lots of new signage, new theming, new landscape, brand new, huge children's activity area out there on the island where there used to be an activity pool there. And the big slide complex, different food operation, putting in an adults only area, which we're hoping that we'll have a pickleball court there. Hope the money holds on. But yeah, it'll be a different experience, and we hope one that people enjoy and want to come back and tell others about.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you hiring?
Big time. Yeah, we employ between 150 and 200 seasonal employees, and we've got jobs, you name it. If you have a talent, or even if you don't have a talent, but if you've got a good heart, we got a job for you. So we'll continue to hire during the season. So even if you're not on the initial first day, we'll be hiring continually throughout the season. And it's a good place to work. We don't just hire people, we select people. And then when we select them, our goal is to see that they are prepared to take on and be part of the world, and to perform in a way that honors, that is dignity for themselves and self-respect and respect for others as well.
Right. Okay, so real quick, final few seconds, where do people go to get more information? Website?
Yeah, www.supersplash.com, supersplash.com. And then, we'll be going strong here. Hit our website. All the information is there. We'll be changing it every week as we get closer.
Okay, there you go. There he is, David Busch, Managing Partner, Super Splash USA. Thank you so much for joining us for this week's COMC Community Spotlight Show.